right. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Thank you.
You take the whole. You take the whole. It's better.
One.
Yeah. Yeah, just right there in the front. Careful, everybody be careful, please. 2, 3. One more, please. Okay, now stop for a second. He is going to video something, all right? On the count of 3, say, we are political, we are strong, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. In the bus, please, before you guys take the bus. Yes, please.
Nice job. We have 2 bucks. We can go that one too. We have 2 bucks. We can go that one too.
Yeah. We're going to the church first. I thought it was just something.
We have another bus too. We can fill that one up.
I'm going to check the other bus too as well.
Okay, thank you. Hello. Happy.
Yeah.
Yay, we're strong.
Thank you. Thank you.
So many tell you what to do, like this guy. We'll go over there, and then when we see him again, remember, you go over there,
And then you go there.
That's right here. 30 years ago.
Over there again.
Here. Yung pagkain nandiyan sa baba. Okay, we landed.
Thank you. No problem. Do you have my phone number? I have it already. Afternoon here. I will call you. I will reload it. Okay. So when you pick up, you find a load everything up right here too. Okay. And then we pick up everybody right here. Yeah, because of material. So when this afternoon, we come right here. Okay. You came here. Oh, okay. Welcome.
We have coffee, we have donuts. Lots of coffee, lots of donuts. Hannah? I want a class too. I want a class. Just gonna go over there until Hannah gets back. Stanley? If you're over 60 years old, you can sit down. We have coffee and donuts. If you're Hi, man. All elders sit on the chairs. Magelo, bailin mula, bengis ka po. Ay, di po sa level. There's donuts, there's donuts, there's coffee. If you're an elder, you get to sit on the chair, please. You don't need.
About 15 years?
If they're elders, they can sit on their chair. Everyone come here.
Should be nobody out in the parking lot.
That's right.
Make your way to the middle, please.
You came to be here with us.
Got butt warmers. Stay right in the middle, please. Young people, make your way to the middle. Make space for our elders.
Yeah, Lahaina has butt warmers.
Yeah, I think
Nancy Haina has butt warmers. Nancy Haina, please raise your hands so they can see you. She's right there.
Right here in the middle. Come on down. Come on down. Yeah, hey.
Hey.
That's right. Come on down here. We have butt warmers.
Hey.
All right.
Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Tolumai to Tolumai.
For today, are you with me? All right. When I raise my hand, everybody goes, yay! Say yay! Yay! All right, we're going to have speakers here from different areas of our state, but they are representing all of us because they are from Asia or Pacific Island. Say yay! All right, when they say some important things, I'm going to raise my hand and you're going to say yay! All right, thank you so much for being here. What a wonderful sight it is. And this is what it's all about. You come out, so we're going to practice real quick. I'm going to say a lot of good issues for us to say yay to. And every time I finish, you say yay! All right, health care for all! Health care is our right! Immigration justice now! Protect our communities! Keep families together! Support our immigrant workers! There you go. You are so smart. I am just so thrilled. All right. I'll give you 1 minute to relax a little bit now that you got all the rules, all right? Okay. People like me, you need to step up. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? That's right. That's why we bring you here. Days like this today, you need to continue. All right. Well, you know. Let's rally.
Okay, healthcare for all. Okay, chăm sóc sức khỏe cho mọi người.
Banding Kuno. Banding Kuno. And our young people, it is so great to see so many young people. You are the future of our people.
hear you all the way across in the ledge building. So way to go to make your voices heard. I really want to thank you for being here, to making sure that everyone hears you and sees you. And as the first Sikh American elected to a legislature in the country, we have to make sure we continue with our representation. And the only reason we can do the work that we do is because you are all here demanding the resources you need to thrive. And it's not just about surviving, it is about thriving. Immigrants contribute to every sector of our economy. And our food, our culture, our religion enrich each and every single one of our lives. And given what's happening at the federal level, I want all of you to know that in this Washington, we respect and protect every single person. In this Washington, you are valued, you are needed, and we will make sure we stand with you so that we can all continue to thrive in this Washington. And so thank you for being here, thank you for your advocacy, and together we will make sure that we are a beacon of hope for the rest of the country on what the promise of America truly looks like. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Dingra. Say yay to her, yay! All right. And our next speaker is another sister, brand new in legislature, but we are so happy to have her, Janice San from the 41st District.
Well, thank you. Wow, what a great crowd. So my name is Janice Zahn. I'm from the 41st. I'm an immigrant from Hong Kong that's been here a long time. And what I have to start by saying, this is our home. Immigrants have built America, and we are here to stay. And we know that with everything happening around the country, that in Washington State, we belong. And our rights are American rights. So we will make sure that immigrant rights, worker rights, health care, that we have what we need to thrive, because here in Washington State, we are all together and united, we will succeed and thrive together. So thank you for being here. Let's rally!
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? We have Representative Osman Sardone from 48 Legislative District!
All right, hello. Okay, I am competitive and I want to hear the loudest cheer right now. Can I hear you? Let's go. Woo! So, there we go. You guys right here, keeping the energy. I appreciate it. So, my name is Osman Salahuddin, a representative from the 48th Legislative District. I am here in front of you as the youngest member of legislature, the only Muslim in the House, and the only South Asian in the House. I love this energy. also know what it's like many of you, to walk into rooms and not see yourselves at the table. I know this, we belong here. All of you belong here, and we are not going anywhere. We deserve more funding, more support, more opportunities. When my parents immigrated here, they came to this country in search of a better future, and we are creating that better future together. So thank you to all of you here for lobbying your legislators, advocating for the things that are most important to our community, and all of that together will create the change that we need to see in Washington State and across America. So thank you all so much.
And now we want to bring Michael Piana here! Yeah!
I can't hear you! Hello everyone, welcome to Ledge Day! So excited to see everyone here. So I want to take a moment here, look to your left, look to your right, look behind you, look in front of you. This is what community power looks like! Let's hear it! Why are we here? Because you care. Because you want to make a difference. Because you want to have an impact. We are here at the state capitol to raise our voices and let our elected officials know that we want health care for all immigrants. We want immigrant workers who pay into the system to have access to those funds if they become unemployed. We want resources to help people get a job or their U.S. citizenship. We want inclusive education. Lastly, we need them to protect our vulnerable immigrant members with legal defense in the face of this federal administration who wants to harm them. These things mean something to those we care about, our family and our community. We need our elected to stand up with us now more than ever. And to Trump, don't mess with us. We're here to stay. Okay, join me. Let's show our community power. When I say community, you say power. Community. Power. Community. Power. When I say community, you say power. Community. Power. Community. Power. Last, when I say community, you say power. Community. Power. Community. Power. Thank you very much.
Thank you very, very much! You can also dance with me!
understand that one on TV. Oh my goodness, thank you. I do not like to stand with my back to people. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being vulnerable, and thank you for being brave. We need to be brave today, tomorrow, and many months to come. I like that sign because I can read it. Bảo vệ cộng đồng của chúng ta. Okay, little Saigon deserve dignity. Right, immigration justice now. Okay, healthcare for all. Okay, chăm sóc sức khỏe cho mọi người. If people would teach me how to read your language, I would try to read your language. I see that sign as well. I see you. I love you. Thank you. What do you want to hear from people like me? Come on, say it. Tell me why you are here. You are here to show off your power. The power is in your hand. People like me supporting you and your ask is correct. You asked us to support you. I am not the one to have power. You are the one to have power. So take your power. Do not give up your power. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Do not give up your power to any party. As a Democrat, I'm standing here and tell you that. This is what we need to see. We are people. We are human. We are together to support one another. We see each other, humanity not being defined by a party affiliation, not being defined by our skin color, not being defined by our ethnicity. When we are together, we are louder. When we are together, we are. I thank you for taking the time to come down. These things is nothing. Nothing compared to the pain our community is facing right now. I need you to speak up and speak out that Asians are also being deported. Asians also having to feel that injustice in our nation. Asians do not get the health coverage they need. Asian facing homelessness. You know what? All these issues, we are in it together. So stand strong, build coalition, and take care of each other because we need.
great risk of disagreeing with Aunt Lou, I am afraid of her. Welcome to Olympia. I'm pretty sure I haven't had enough coffee for this great group this morning, but I have a favor to ask. I want you to turn around and look at that building. Look up at this building. This magnificent building was built 98 years ago as an altar to democracy and self-determination and the belief that we can govern ourselves. And here's the punchline. This is your building. This is your state. This is your country. You can't quite see it, but just around that corner, through the trees, is a building known as the Governor's Mansion. It was built before this one in 1908. And less than 100 years later, the grandson of an immigrant from China was the first Asian American governor in the continental United States to occupy that building. You know why? Because this is your state. This is your country. We are still learning the very difficult, hard lesson of how it is that we embrace the diversity that is America, which is an incredibly beautiful thing from which we all benefit. And it is the challenge that goes on in this building and every building like it in America, day in and day out during legislative sessions. And it is how do we embrace our diversity and appreciate those differences while at the same time, hear me now, remembering that what we have in common is more important than those differences. That's the challenge. So thank you for letting me come down and say hi. I need to go get another cup of coffee. That is your building.
They're not like us, but you know what? No one is like us. And I would like to welcome you to the state capitol, to Olympia. But most of all, I want to thank you. Thank you for representing your community, our people here today. Thank you for holding government accountable. Thank you for advocating for better health, better policing, and affordable housing and rent for all people. In school. But most of all, I want to thank you ahead of time for the fight ahead. Because we all know tough times are coming. And we must, right now, at this very moment, hold together as a community. We must ensure that this government protects us. No more to internment, to exclusion, to mass deportation, and to hate. The elders among us can remind us of where we came from and where we refuse to return. My brother, my sister, let's also stand up for all other brothers and sisters, for our LGBTQ, our Latina, our African American, our indigenous family, that are also facing the fear that we all face. And I want you to know, because one thing, this state is unique among all other states. We have a strong pride in ourselves and our history of standing together, all communities standing together. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for your simple presence here today.
She's our sister and fighting in legislature
fisheries, in our forestry, in our railroads. We are fired up because this is our home and we belong here. Let me tell you what else I'm all fired up about. Many of you have heard about this little executive order that is invalidating birthright citizenship. Let me tell you, that is our birthright citizenship, won by an Asian Pacific American by the name of Ark Wong. If anyone needs to stand up for birthright citizenship, it is Asian Pacific Americans. We will not stand for deportation of our community. We will not stand for detention of our community. We've been there before. My mother was 9 years old, an American-born citizen, imprisoned by this country. Are we going to let other 9-year-olds be detained? Are we going to let other 9-year-olds be deported? Are we going to let 9-year-olds be separated from their families? Are you fired up? What I need all of us to do is to remember our rights, stand up in solidarity with our friends and our family members from all different communities who are facing the same odious executive order from our federal government. We have to stand together or we will fall together. I want to say there are many, many issues that you've come here to lobby on. But there is none more important than remembering and providing for our family members. And our family members are writ big. And as so many people are facing the dangers of deportation and detention, I want you to go online and look up irc.org. Start printing those little red cards. And if you can't print them, remember this. You have the right, and tell people you have the right. If you are approached by law enforcement or ICE, do not open the door. Do not answer any questions. Do not sign anything. Make sure that your family is safe. Have an emergency plan in place beforehand. We need to get this message out to our communities. We have so many of our community-based organizations here who have been leaders in protecting our community. We cannot just leave it to organizations. It's going to take each and every one of us to make a better world for all of us. So thank you for taking the time to be here and make your voices heard.
What's your name?
My name is Gyro.
Jared. Gyro, welcome. All right, folks. I'm super appreciative of you being here, receiving me. I'm the newest A&NHPI legislator in the State House, and this is going to be one of my first speaking engagements. And I want to make sure that I take this time and thank Representative Santos for her words. I'm not going to repeat all those things she said, but we have to, we as A&NHPIs have to make sure we stand in solidarity with our brothers and sisters. I just came out of a committee where young people testified to make sure that they're safe in their schools. I want all the young people here to understand the power you have to make change, and understand that you have the agency and the ability to make sure our policies protect us. The federal government is enacting a lot of action that can jeopardize all of us, and I want all of you to know that we stand behind you and many others who can ensure that our laws protect us, whether we're immigrants, refugees, or undocumented. Again, where are my immigrants at? All right, let's hear it. Where are my refugees at? Yeah! Where are my aunties at? Yeah! All right, y'all. Thank you.
Freezing out here, but I love seeing all the brown faces. I love seeing all the brown faces. Margarita Bridges used to say, it's right here, it's right there. That's what we do. We have to use that. Use that power. Be proud of ourselves. Be proud of our languages. We should not be restricting our languages. We should embrace our language. We should highlight our language. To teach our language and not just say, oh, we need an interpreter. No, let's all speak the language. All of the things that we do. Thank you for being out here. I'm Claudia Kaufman. I'm a member of the Nez tribe from Idaho, state senator here, and I just want to say thank you to you and all you do, and being out here makes a big difference, and I hope you keep coming back and keep coming back because we need to hear from you. Right there. Thank you.
Give her a nice big hand of applause. Yes. She said to be proud of your brown skin. And ladies and gentlemen, our big brother is here. All the way from Seattle, and he's been in Senate for a very long time, representing all of us, and we're very proud of him. And he is none other than Senator Bob Hasagawa.
Oh, Auntie Lula, I'm glad to see you still got that good. When was the first one of these? It was like back in the 90s, right?
28 years ago.
28 years, my God. So, beautiful, beloved community, thank you for being here. We need your voices, and you heard all other speakers saying why, but you know there's still folk up there that think our Asian community is some monolithic community, and we're all doing great. We gotta set the story straight so they understand our community, and don't mistake us for billionaires or corporate shills. We're the real people of the community that the legislature needs to address us as real people of the community. So thank you for raising your voices. Don't think that Asians are quiet and submissive. Don't let them think that. We're loud and we represent.
Ladies and gentlemen, guess what we've been working on? We've been working on the school
morning, everyone. I'll keep this short. My name is Sarah Dixon. I am the board president and co-chair of the Spokane Asians for Collective Liberation. All of you and all your energy has been really helpful because we got on the road at 3 a.m. So you all are fueling us right now. I was raised in Pasadena, California in a mixed status family, and I stand here today having directly benefited from my parents' decision to immigrate to the United States. I'm sure a lot of you share this experience. Alongside my work at ACL, I'm the organizing director at Pro-Choice Washington, a reproductive advocacy organization. As someone whose life is all about civic engagement and organizing, most folks assume I am an optimist, and I really wish that were true. However, my natural inclination is actually towards pessimism. Hope and dreaming about a more positive future are things I've always struggled with. Obviously, this makes this work really hard. Right now, there are a lot of efforts to harm our communities, especially our most vulnerable, and it is really hard to see a light at the end of the tunnel. Despite all of this, I choose to make hope my ethic because I'm encouraged by those who choose to dedicate their lives to making this world a better place, and that includes all of you. While we are here today to advocate for our Asian and Pacifica communities, we cannot remain in these silos. The same forces that attack our people are the same ones targeting Black, Indigenous, Latine, disabled, queer, and other marginalized communities. This is why we must embrace collective liberation, because none of us are free until all of us are free. As a multicultural coalition, our power lies in our unity. And in moments like these, when we see members of our own community align themselves with Trump, it is a painful reminder of how deeply white supremacy works to divide us. It teaches us that assimilation will grant us safety, that turning our backs on our community will somehow strengthen our own. But we know that that is a lie. White supremacy will never see us as equals, no matter how much success we gain within its systems. That is why our fight cannot be about proximity to power. It has to be about dismantling these systems entirely. The advocacy you all are choosing to do today moves us towards a more equitable future. Thank you.
All right, announcements. This is also the time for you to find out where your food is before you go to your different rooms, and some of you have meetings in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Please make sure you make those meetings. But again, we are so proud of all of you, and you should be proud of yourselves. And for young people, this is what you should do for the future.
야, 이거
that nobody knew they were up there, so the teachers were like freaking out. They were stuck. And nobody knew they were there. So one of the boys, I guess, on the tour had where we are sitting right now, at the very top of that.
being here with us, and give our special hellos to our House Rep, Dan. I'm Lua Pritchard. I'm very close to him. He's a good friend of mine. So, but today we're here especially to express the priority wishes of our Asia Pacific people throughout the state of Washington. We're all from Pierce County, and a lot of us are from District 28. So we're going to go around and just make sure that we speak of our priorities, because we know we don't have much time from you. Thank you so much. So, and we're going to start with Maggie. Maggie?
Hi, my name is Maggie Talolo. I'm from Matahoma High School, and today I'll be talking about health equity for immigrants. The Health Equity for Immigrants campaign is calling on the Washington State's legislature is to codify the Apple Health expansions and status through legislations. This will ensure that the roughly 12,000 people who are now accessing health insurance through the expansions will not lose access, okay? And it will allocate sufficient funds to allow 35,000 low-income, undocumented Washingtonians to use the Medicaid-like programs.
And repeat the House Bill number.
The House Bill number is 1482.
There you go. Thank you, Maggie. Woo. And then we have Kelsey today, who's going to talk about.
I'm Kelsey Centeno. I'm a Science and Math Institute graduate, and I'm here to talk about wage replacement for undocumented workers, House Bill 1773. It also has a partnered Senate bill, which is 5626. Advocates are calling on the Washington State Legislature to address the exclusion of undocumented workers from unemployment benefits by creating a separate equivalent system through a third party to provide benefits and privacy to nearly 150,000 Washington residents and their families. The coalition is recommending that the state contract a trusted third party to administer the program and fund it through the diversion mechanism, ensuring that the workers can access funds which employers are already paying for into as a part of a vital social safety net system. Undocumented immigrants already pay unemployment taxes. This bill would be tax neutral. Undocumented immigrants are most likely breadwinners to legal U.S. citizens. I know my mother was. Up until 10 years ago, she wasn't an official U.S. citizen. And 1 out of 10 families are mixed status.
Then repeat the bill number.
House Bill 1773 and partnered Senate Bill 5626.
Great. Okay, Mr. Peely.
Hello, my name is Billy Timmel. I'm from Lincoln High School. Today I'm here to talk to you about naturalization services. Naturalization services help refugees and immigrants, predominantly those who are disabled and elderly, attain citizenship through assistance in completing the USCIS N400 naturalization application and fee waiver request classes in American history and civics and interview preparation.
Wonderful.
Thank you for the opportunity.
And then, Chris?
Okay. My name is Chris Yang. I am a youth coordinator for APCC, and I'll be speaking about LEP pathways funding. The Limited English Proficient Pathways' primary goal is to promote economic self-sufficiency for refugees and immigrants through job training, English as a second language classes, work support, and social services. By maintaining funding for LEP pathways programs at $1,774,000, we can better support low-income and limited English-speaking immigrants.
Thank you. And Connor?
My name is Connor Mon, and I'm part of APIC, and I work at Asia Pacific Culture Center. Our coalition supports the state's legal defense fund for immigrants. Currently, immigrants right now are being expedited, not even having a court case, but the lucky few that do, they don't have proper legal representation, and there's a lot of situations, especially across the country, where we see like 3-year-olds like being forced to represent themselves in court, and like that's absolutely cruel. So we're asking for you and your representative's vote that if you can increase from 8 million to 10 million for legal defense funds. These funds would go towards organizations that like the Northwest Immigrant Rights Project, and they would provide legal aid and for immigrants regardless of their ability to pay.
Great. And Alice.
Hi, I'm Alice. Thank you for having us, and I get to speak on the Asia Pacific Cultural Center request for their capital budget. They will have the building completed August 15th this year, and it's One Heart, One Home, and it really supports all of the state with advancing and sharing our cultures. And we are requesting just $2 million to complete the project. And again, the building's already set to go. And when it opens, we'd love to have you join us.
Yeah, and Jake Fye and Marie Levitt are sponsors of our request there.
And that's out of the capital?
Yes,
budget?
out of the capital. Yeah, Naomi?
Hi, Naomi Wilson, and I'm here to talk about House Bill 1674, which is Universal Adult HBV Screenings and Vaccinations. So hepatitis B, unlike its hepatitis C, is actually preventable with vaccinations. And while everyone is potentially at risk for hepatitis B, it disproportionately impacts Asian and Pacific Islander communities. So nationally, we represent 6% of the population, but with hepatitis B, we are 50% of those who are either living with or diagnosed. And so House Bill 1674 would not only increase screenings, but because of those screenings could potentially increase education for communities and families, not just for Asian Pacific Islanders, but for every Washingtonian.
And so you've heard, although there are so many and we're affected by so many issues and challenges, especially nowadays, our people, Asians and Pacific Islanders. So we really urge our Representative Dan Bernowski to please help and vote for any benefits to maintain for our immigrants and refugees, and also to increase as possible. And I know the budget is pretty challenging, but please and have him support Marie Levitt and Jake Fye to make sure that APCC's building is built and finished. Tell them that we did get a bridge loan, but we need to pay it off. We're a nonprofit. We don't want to be stuck with a debt. So, and it's in his county. So that is our wish for today, and we just want to thank you so much for making the time for us, and give him our greatest hello.
I will. Rep. Bernowski wanted me to share hello. He has to be on the floor right now because they're voting on specific bills, and there are a few members also who have to be out for health reasons. So yeah, just wanted to thank you all for coming down today.
Thank you again for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We didn't catch your name.
Oh, I'm Tamlin.
Hi, Tamlin. Thank you so much, Tamlin.
Great meeting.
We'll look forward to seeing you at the grand opening.
All right, ready? Here we go, guys. One, 2, 3. One more, please. One more. 1, 2, 3. Got it. Thank you.
That's right.
Man, I should have photobombed that.
I messed up.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, okay. All right.
but
Very good.
I'll just read it.
Okay. We're good. They gave us a bigger room.
If you want to say that, yeah.
I don't see another group with this nice table.
Okay, so you see this? Everyone that's sitting on the bench?
That's my group.
District many years ago.
Oh,
wow.
So I was elected first in 1980, believe it or not, so long before most of you were born. So, anyway, I live in the 27th. I represented the 27th, so I'm just glad to see all of you here, and just it's wonderful to see you participating in this. Lou, of course, does a great job in arranging everything and grabbing people and stuff, so
definitely.
It's good to see you all.
That's what you need.
I just thought I've known Melanie for a while, so I just thought I'd stop by and say hi.
Yeah.
I'll let you do your thing here.
And Art is an advisory board for APCC.
Okay, since we have to run to the... we appreciate you being here. Rep. Morgan did have you on her schedule to be seen directly by her, so it is a priority to listen to your issues. I can't give you an opinion. I can give you as much as I can in terms of what her public opinions are, but I can't tell you how she's going to vote on your priorities. So please keep that in mind. But if you have a particular message that you want to get across, please don't be afraid to reiterate it, and I will do my best to get those messages across to her.
Washington in Pierce County. So I'm one of the chairs who organized the whole thing today. But today we had over 1,000 people outside on the stairways. And we did see Representative Morgan come out of her car to come to work this morning, so we gave her a hug and all that kind of stuff. But she's also a very good friend of ours. So we are from her jurisdiction. Many of us are from her District 29, and of course, us as organizations, we serve her people. So it's very important. We do have some very important issues that we just want to reiterate to you today. That would be wonderful. So our first speaker today is Maggie.
Hello, my name is Maggie Tololo. I'm from Mount Tahoma High School, and today I'll be talking about health equity immigrants. The Health Equity for Immigrants campaign is calling on the Washington State's legislature to codify the Apple Health expansions to statute through the legislations. This will ensure that the roughly 12,000 people who are now accessing health insurance through the expansions will not lose access and will allocate sufficient funds to allow 35 Washingtonians to use the Medicaid-like program.
And reiterate the House bill.
The House bill is 1482.
Thank you.
Thank you. Lily?
Hi, my name is Shoyu Lee. I work for APCC.
Before you go on, do you mind spelling that for me so I can write it?
Okay, Xiu, Lily. Lee. I work for APCC, and Ms. Laura is my leader. And I'm here representing the Chinese Pierce County communities. I believe right now I wanted to talk about the wage replacement for undocumented workers, House Bill 1773. And I believe all Washington workers deserve a safety net if they experience job loss through no fault of their own, no matter their immigration status. And when the unexpected happens and we experience job loss, we should all still be able to feed our families, clothe our kids, and keep a roof over our heads. However, Washington State's current unemployment system includes certain workers solely because of their immigration status. Undocumented workers keep our economic strong, contribute to our communities, and care for our families. Their exclusion from unemployment benefits leaves them without the support we all deserve as Washingtonians.
Billy?
Hello, my name is Billy Tillman, and I'm from Lincoln High School. Today I would like to talk to you about the naturalization service. Naturalization services help refugees and immigrants, predominantly those who are disabled and elderly, attain citizenship through assistance in completing the USCIS N400 naturalization application and fee waiver request classes in American history and civics and interview preparation.
Chris?
My name is Chris Yang. I'm with APCC. I'll be speaking about
Chris with a Y, Yang.
Yeah, Y-A-N-G. Okay. And then I'll be speaking about LEP Pathways funding. The Limited English Proficient Pathways' primary goal is to promote economic self-sufficiency for refugees and immigrants through job training, English as a second language classes, work support, and social services. By maintaining funding for LEP Pathways programs at $1,774,000, we can better support low-income and limited English-speaking immigrants.
And for our legal defense would be Brenda.
Good afternoon, my name is Brenda Kong. I'm with the APCC. I will be talking about legal defense funding for immigration. We would like to increase the funding for fund to 10 million fiscal year to help ensure immigration access attorney regardless of immigration status and low income. This funding is paramount during this time that we may see increased attempt that using federal immigration agencies to deport residents, splitting up family, including the Washington state. Thank you.
Very good. And so Melanie, Representative Melanie knows a lot about Asia Pacific Cultural Center, and we have a capital request. And I know she sits on the Capitol House Committee with Marie Levitt. So Marie Levitt and Jake Fye are co-sponsoring our request for $2 million. We made a bridge loan to complete our project, which is completing this August this year. So in a few months we will complete the project with a bridge loan, but we don't want to have a debt, and that's what we want. We're asking the state to help us pay that off. Okay? And I know she supports us very much, and please let her know that we have a request in.
I will do that.
Yes. It's going to finish.
It's finished.
In August.
In August. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll send you the videos and all that stuff to keep her updated.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah. Okay.
I will relay all of this. I cannot lobby, but I too am from the 29th.
Thank you so much, and thank you for taking the time to be with us and to have so many of us.
Yeah.
And now we're going to run over to Jake Fye.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Please take fine. Now you can meet with us. Thank you.
Come on in. Okay. Hi. Fine. How are you? Who do we have here?
I'm Precious.
What's the first name?
Precious?
Precious?
Yeah.
Terrific name. Just say it.
Hi, I'm Donald. I'm Donald.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hannah.
Hannah?
Nice to meet
Nice to meet you.
Connor, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Kelsey.
You been here before?
Yes.
Troy. Troy, nice to see you.
No, you're good.
Ina, nice to meet you.
Marlene.
And who do we have here? Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Kayla, a Rep Fi's intern.
I'm Vanessa. I'm
Hello.
Rep 5 Session Legislative Assistant.
Hello.
So, glad to be here. We're into crazy times. But I want to make sure I had a chance to have a bit of a visit. I'm going to have to be somewhere in less than 10 minutes. But I want to hear what you folks have to say. So, are you the spokesperson?
Just kind of the person leading this. So we're all a part of we're all a part of APIC, which
Yes.
is the Asian Pacific Islander Coalition, and many of us here are from the Pierce County District. You are representative, and we're here to speak about some of our agenda items.
Okay.
So first, APIC supports the House Bill 1482, which is the health equity for immigrants. This bill would support health care coverage for low-income immigrants. This would codify Apple Health expansion through the and it would ensure that 12,000 people who are insured, they would stay insured. And also this would allocate funds to allow low-income undocumented Washingtonians. This is very important to us because every immigrant, status or not, they contribute to our economy. It's important for them to be healthy, like the privilege that all other Washingtonians have.
Okay. Well, I'll just say, I agree. Healthcare, regardless of what their status is. So, I'm supportive.
You have your vote?
Yeah.
Of course.
I'm Kelsey Centeno. I graduated from Business Foster School. I wanted to talk about wage replacement for undocumented workers, which is House Bill 1773. And it also has a partnered Senate Bill, 5626. Advocates are calling on the Washington State Legislature to address the exclusion of undocumented workers from unemployment benefits by creating a separate equivalent system to provide benefits to nearly 150,000 Washington residents and their families. The coalition is recommending that the state do this through a trusted third party just to ensure the privacy of undocumented immigrants, and fund it through a diversion mechanism, ensuring that the workers can access funds, because employers are already paying it as a part of a vital social safety net system. Undocumented immigrants already pay unemployment taxes. This bill would be tax neutral and operated by, again, a third party to ensure privacy. Undocumented immigrants are usually breadwinners to legal U.S. citizens. I know I was born in Hawaii, and my mom wasn't an official U.S. citizen until about 10 years ago. 1 out of 10 families are mixed status, and again, that's Senate Bill 5626 and House Bill 1773.
Right, we're taking notes.
Right,
Sounds good. Yep.
Thank you again for your time. So I'm going to talk about naturalization services and LEP pathways fundings. These naturalization services help refugees and immigrants, predominantly those who are disabled and elderly, attaining citizenship through assistance in completing the USCIS N400 naturalization application, and fee waiver classes in American history and civics and interview preparation. By maintaining these fundings for naturalization services at $3,545,000 in the fiscal year 2025 and 2026, we can continue to serve immigrants and refugees in our state. Again, we're just asking you to maintain this as well. And then with LEP pathway fundings, the primary goal is to promote economic self-sufficiency for refugees and immigrants through job training, English as a second language ESL classes, work support, and social services. And by maintaining these fundings for LEP pathways programs at $1,774,000, we can better support low-income and limited English-speaking immigrants. And it is critical that we not repeat the mistakes, especially during times of deep anxiety and uncertainty for immigrants' communities.
Okay. That's good.
And we're also asking for the state to continue continue funding the Legal Defense Fund. This fund helps. This fund helps immigrants be able to pay for legal aid regardless, and immigrants right now across the country, some of them are being expedited through the courts, making it easier for them to be deported. But some few that are allowed to have cases, some of them can't pay for the legal fees. So and then kind of there are a lot of cases like across the country. There was a case where a 3-year-old was forced to represent themselves in court. We don't want this to happen in Washington State. So we're asking for you to increase the funding from $8 million to $10 million, and especially during this time with how the federal government is ramping up deportation in Washington State.
Yeah. Well, yes, and we're Attorney General and the Governor's office is taking the lead on pushing back hard on these policies. I get it. I think there's a lot of unknown here, right? That will be tested in the courts. I'll just, at this point, I'll probably just say, I work on a transportation budget, right? And at the same time, Mike, the committee I chair, is meeting. The rest of the budget is being discussed in what's called the Appropriations Committee. I have to make, absent new revenue, same thing with the operating budget, absent new revenue, and maybe even with some additional revenue, we're going to be having to make some real tough decisions because we can't do everything, continue to do everything we like, because we have to have the funds, and in the operating budget, which are the things that you're talking about, we have to be within budget for a 4-year period beginning July 1st. So tough, very tough decisions. And I'm sure you're going to, when you meet with other folks from Pierce County, you'll make your strong case. Some of them could very well be on the appropriations budget, right, on the committee, and doing votes to determine what the final vote is. And keep in mind that we can pass something, but we have to get agreement with the Senate, and we have to get the governor to agree, right? So it's a complicated process. It's a great process. We're a democracy here, and but it's also very complicated, right? So the best thing I think that the folks can do is talk to the people, especially the people that are on the Appropriations Committee. I do what I can, right? So we've set up programs within transportation to try to make programs more accessible to folks that speak a different language. And we do programs to assist people who don't have resources to be able to get their driver's license and car insurance, so they can, participate in as well as anybody else does in this country. So, but my sphere is narrower than many of the things you're talking about. It's certainly the case that I will be voting for them, but I don't get to have the same level of conversation that some of the other members from Pierce County do. Yes.
I should also bring up climb time. The previous governor, Jay Inslee, already had allotted it into the budget. So climb time assists K through 12 in teaching. I know you're on the legislative committee chair for environment and energy.
Yes.
So it focuses on teaching K through 12 in Washington State about climate change, not only through the scientific perspective, but also through the historical perspective that environmental justice is also social justice.
Yeah.
And it's really important, especially in the space that the quality of our education is being threatened on a local and national level. The quality of our education determines the critical thinkers of tomorrow, and critical thinkers push for radical change.
We also want to bring up our first one of our solidarity items. Just one. We want to talk about the introducing A&NHPI education.
So this bill would require the adoption of Asian American and Native Hawaiian Pacific Island History in Washington State Social Studies learning standards by September 2028 and require school districts to provide instruction in grades K-12 on A&NHPI history beginning in the 2029 school year. The contribution of the A&NHPI community in Washington and throughout the country have largely been invisible. Instead, there has been a rise of hate towards NHPI. We believe that by educating our youth about the history of the A&NHPI community, we will build understanding and connection that can prevent future incidents of bullying and hate and violence. This legislation will ensure that the history and contributions of NHPI will be included in the United States history and Washington State's history. With 12% of our state's population being NHPI, the 280,000 NHPI students should see themselves accurately represented in the school context.
Yeah, so that's my president. We're great about welcoming people into this country, right? And part of I think our responsibility is that, and makes things I think people have less bias, is to expose them to the wonderfulness of all the different cultures that are in this country, right? So you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I just wanted to mention before I go, because I think you spoke about climate change. So my whole work career was about climate change, right? So using less energy to do the same work, less polluting choices of fuels, aggressively pursuing renewable energy. That's the work I did, and that's the work I did as a state and city employee, and that's the work that I do now, right? And in the CCA, I want to do better than the requirement that we have in the CCA that 35% of the money benefits overburdened communities. I want to exceed that, right? And so, just so you know where I'm coming from, right? I've done this work. It isn't new to me about the importance of looking to the future and making sure the future is a healthy one for people that are younger than me, right? So,
do you support the CURB Act?
Signed on last year. Sometimes when you're really busy, you can't always get to the bills to sign on, but in principle, I'm there with Representative Mena.
Thank
you. Yeah, you bet.
Thank you guys.
Yep.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Say hello whenever you see her to Lula.
She might be out in the hallway.
Thank you guys so
Thank
much.
you
We really
very much.
appreciate you guys coming down here and being able to talk to him. Do all of you guys live in the 27th district?
Yeah.
28. 28. Okay, cool.
Wonderful. Thank you. Sorry.
Say hi to the vlog.
All right, so Clovis Park Timberwolves, District 3, 2A girls basketball.
I don't think I should be seated. Like, get everyone in here. Come on, let's get a picture. I admire you for all coming down here on a snowy day. You know, I mean, snowing out there, and here you are down here in Olympia, speaking out for the interests of your families, and that is fundamental to our politics. Right? So thank you for all coming down. Okay, I appreciate all.
Thank you. See you at the Lunar
And we'll
New
do what
Year.
we can on the bills. I have your list. Do you want me to keep this, or do I have
You
to?
can keep that if you'd like.
Okay,
Yes.
okay, very good. Joe, good to see you. Come back and see us again. Joe's a good man. Take care of him, all right?
Thank you. Joe, take care of elderly here.
You guys all have a good day here, all right? Thank you for coming down, too, all right? It's very good that you're down here working to protect your family. Okay, so very good. So take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come on in here, mister.
Bye-bye, sir.
Yeah, I think you're next. Okay.
Bye.
Thank you so much.